WVEC-TV, Pam.
This is Jeff Country, ABC News.
New at 5:30, a beloved event on the Eastern Shore is back this year. The Chincoteague Pony Swim took 2 years off because of the pandemic. For the last near century, saltwater cowboys have wrangled up wild ponies and herded them through the Assateague Channel to be auctioned off. Philip Townsend opens the 13 News Now vault to take a look back.
97 years of history. It's the pony penning on Chincoteague Island.
The people in them watch and wait for the appearance of the ponies on the Assateague shore.
It's one of the greatest traditions on the Eastern Shore, highlighted by the annual Pony Swim.
Finally, the moment we'd all been waiting for. The ponies were coming ashore.
You got enough riders around them. You can drive a bunch of them, a lot better than you can drive a few of them.
A trip back to 1986 here from our archives. The swim from Assateague to Chincoteague Island only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, but it's enough to bring in tens of thousands of people every year, all looking for that perfect vantage point.
Well, this is about the biggest thing that happens down in Chincoteague, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is a big event, like a national holiday.
That's why the last 2 years, things just haven't been the same without it because of the pandemic. Chincoteague volunteer fire spokesperson Denise Bowden talking to us about what the event means to the area.
It helps raise money to buy things just like you see right here behind me. I got goosebumps right this second just thinking about it.
Goosebumps because it's finally back this year. More than 100 ponies and riders will make the trip in 2022, all to raise money for the volunteer fire company. The swim and full auction the following day. They return on the last Wednesday and Thursday of July. The ponies that aren't sold will make the trip back to Assateague, and come next year, they'll do it all again. For 13 News Now, I'm Philip Townsend.
Every year, 1.3 million people and countless horseshoe crabs come to Assateague Island. By far the biggest event of the year is the annual Pony Swim to Chincoteague. They line the shores by the thousands to see the ponies navigate the narrow channel, but the best seats in the house belong to those with boats. Some friendly folks with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service assured you a front row view. Those who were waiting used the occasion to work on their tans or take a dunk, but soon it was the horses' turn to swim. The stallions, mares, and foals stepped gingerly onto a sandbar from the marsh, then the bottom dropped out and the swim began. The ponies belong to the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Department, but as many as 150 are permitted to graze on the Assateague Refuge. Each year, all but the youngest plunge into the channel for the 8-minute swim. About 40 foals will be sold at auction for an average price of $250 to $300. The money goes to support the Volunteer Fire Department. How the ponies got to Assateague originally is a matter of conjecture.
In the 1600s, there was a Spanish galleon that was in this area and got caught in a storm, and it came up on ground, and the ponies were able to escape, and they swam to the island, and they've been there ever since. It's not really documented, but that's the closest they can come.
It was a struggle for a couple of the smallest foals. A black and white one barely kept its head above water. But at last all arrived, wet, tired, and having worked up an appetite. The foals will be auctioned at the carnival grounds later this week, and the stallions and mares will swim back to Assateague. There, they'll graze in peace for another year until the next wild pony swim. Judith Baruti, 13 News, Chincoteague.
Wildlife is everywhere you turn. At Assateague and Chincoteague Islands, home of a national wildlife refuge, it's peaceful and serene. That is, until this time each year when 30,000 people crowd the town. Visitors jam the beach, and locals take to the water.
Last night, my wife and I, we were up like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We were excited to come out, and it's just a fantastic day for everyone.
This is pony penning time. It takes 2 days for firefighting cowboys to round up the wild ponies of Assateague. Then, at day's first low tide, they take their annual swim. The ritual here dates back to 1881. This is the 61st modern-day pony penning. Why do they go through all this? Because the proceeds of the pony auction go to the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Department, and the people here love their firefighters and paramedics. After all, the nearest hospital is an hour away. The foals will be sold at auction to keep the herd to a reasonable size. The mares are then herded back to Assateague. How did they come to be at Assateague? No one knows for sure.
No, I didn't. All I know is some of the famous horses and stories about Chincoteague here.
People who live here believe a local myth about a shipwrecked Spanish galleon.
And that the ships wrecked offshore, and they swam to shore, and that's what's left of the herd.
This herd includes 48 foals. It takes them just 7 minutes to turn their trot into a swim.
Probably the best one I've ever been in on. I've been on about 15 of them now, and this went the smoothest of all of them.
The annual roundup isn't without its detractors. Some question separating the mares and foals when the foals are so young. But more popular feelings come in a 1954 song dedicated to the Chincoteague Volunteer Fire Company. It goes like this. It's roundup time on Chincoteague. Watch those ponies swim the bay. It's roundup time on Chincoteague. Just hear those wild ponies neigh. Everybody's having fun because it's Pony Penning Day. Catherine Barrett, 13 News, Chincoteague.
People come from everywhere to watch this July ritual.
Well, this is about the biggest thing that happens down in Chincoteague, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is a big event. It's like a national holiday.
And why are they here?
Horses.
Horses.
Ponies. Ponies. I don't know because this is my first experience.
Well, a lot of people don't think a horse can swim. And it surprised me the first time I ever seen it.
The ponies, owned and cared for by the Chincoteague Fire Department, reenact a swim made some 300 years ago when a Spanish galleon sank off Assateague Island. Bill Bale has been coming here for 26 years.
Every year I seem to bring new friends down that have never seen it before, and people who have been down with me before come back again because they love it.
They've been doing this for 60 years, and Miss Grace Daisy has been to all 60.
When they first had the pony pen, they had it on Assateague, and then they come over Chincoteague with it. And it's an awful lot of people been coming here.
It took only 7 minutes for the 137 ponies to make the swim from Assateague to Chincoteague, and a few minutes later they were downtown at the carnival.
No, I don't think anybody slipped down today, or the horse didn't slip down. Nobody got hurt or anything. That's good when nobody gets hurt or anything, you know.
Not really. If you got enough riders around them, you can drive a bunch of them. A lot better than you can drive a few of them.
Tomorrow is Pony Penning Day here in Chincoteague, and these ponies will be auctioned off here at the carnival grounds with the proceeds going to the Chincoteague Fire Department. And what happens to the ones that don't sell tomorrow? Well, they have to swim back to the island and do it all over again next year. For 13 News, this is Joe Flanagan at the Pony Swim in Chincoteague.
it.